As a priest, God has punished me in such a way that I must eat 3 times a day. No matter how tough it is in the jungle, the lion cannot eat grass. So because you know that, brethren, a hungry man, the loaf of bread is God. So sometimes our leaders, those who are in charge, they create hunger. And so when they create hunger and people want to survive, they drop peanuts. And those who take the peanuts start deifying them, drumming for them that they're philanthropists, they are doing this and that, and they liken them to Christ. Benue is blessed. Our land is blessed with both natural and human resources.
Good evening, viewers. Today on the show, we have someone that needs no introduction. He is a renowned person in the land, a man chosen by God, ordained by God, and loved by everyone. He's someone that needs no introduction, but I'm going to be brief with the introduction because if I want to talk who this person is, we are going to be here forever. He is a reverend father. He is the convener of the socio-cultural program that is known all over the world. In Tivland, he is the Toke SS, that is K Shashua. And I don't want to go into the details, but if you keep following Benue TV, definitely the brand is not new. It has taken over all the internet. And with time, maybe he himself will be throwing more light on that. He is a reverend father, don't forget that. Reverend Father Solomon Ukeyima Ndoyong. Father, you are welcome to Benue TV.
Thank you, Benue, and I think it's a privilege to be here with you because we all know what you're doing for the Team Nation, for Nigeria, and the world at large. And so it's a privilege to be here with you.
Thank you very much. And out of your busy schedule, you have accepted to talk to the entire world, or the Tiv people who are both home and in diaspora, or the Benue people. And you've been doing great. Everybody knows. And we all know your love for the culture, your love for people, especially how and when you started showing love to the less privileged, the IDPs and everything. But today, since you've been on the land, in the land, at least we want to start by saying from the past, the present, and the future of the land, can you rate it good, better, best?
About the past, it's more of the things I've heard because we heard so many good things. And so we've compared the past and the present. We'll feel that the past was better than what we have now. But if I look into the future, I feel that the future can be better than what we have now because there's some reawakening, there's some sensitization, there's so much that is going on that we are prepared to capture the future when it arrives. So if that is done, then we have a hope that tomorrow is going to be better.
Father, a Tiv man will say, "Kao na we, I call na fape." That is he. It is he who wears the shoe that
knows what it is.
Yes. And you've been in the land. I'm talking about the land. I'm talking about the Benue land. You've been here almost all your time. And how will you describe the happenings in the land?
And the happenings in the land, for now, I feel that we're not having the best what we should have. But as I said, I have a feeling that tomorrow will be better. I'm a man of hope. And from little I've learned and little I've seen others doing, I feel that tomorrow is going to be better. Because there's so much that is happening, so much that is going on. Because as it is, the Benue as we have now, the land as we have now, there's so much tears, there's so much pride, there's so much betrayal, there's so much pains, there's so much anxiety, there's so much worries. But when people of hope, and with the young people I see around and the things they are doing, some of them are doing, I believe that tomorrow is going to be better.
Thank you very much. Father, between faith and fear, what do you see more in the land now? Faith and fear?
50-50. Yeah, because many have resigned everything to God. Later on, I push him on.
Yeah.
On the cover was to say, on the same now, Gigi. And then some are afraid because they say we know the good market and the evil of the market. Can't find do kaswa UI kaswa. So Hamlo, Carlo Higgin, and some are wondering that if things are happening like this, then what is going to happen tomorrow? So it's kind of a 50-50.
You know, you are one of the priests that has taken almost everybody along. We have seen there is so much tears in the land. We can't put that aside. And I know you have been close to the masses. What do you think? What do you think will bring relief to the people, to the sufferings, to these calamities and everything that has been befalling the people?
The one and only thing that will make the land better is honest and good leadership and followership. Our problem has been leadership and followership. The truth be told, Benue is blessed. Our land is blessed with both natural and human resources. And so if you have those who can really channel the energies that we have of the youth that we have, the energies of the youth that we have somebody who knows his mission and mission, or have somebody who is selfless, who is sacrificial, or have somebody who is both human and humane, or have somebody who has an eye for the future, then we'll have a better Benue. God has blessed us, given us more than enough for what other people are looking to have, begging to have. So our problem is that the leadership and followership.
In one of your books, Hard Fact, you have said exactly what you've said now: leadership and followership. Do you think there is unity between leaders or our leaders and our followers?
No, there is, for now, I'm slow to say there is, because those who are leaders of a kind of weaponized poverty. And because of weaponized poverty, you see young people who would have stood for the right thing, insist on the right thing, and do the right thing so that the future is better. You see them playing double standards, or see them compromising because man must work, man must survive, man must eat to see tomorrow. So because you know that, brethren, a hungry man, the loaf of bread is God. So sometimes our leaders, those who are in charge, the elders, they create hunger. And so when they create hunger and people want to survive, they drop peanuts. And those who take the peanuts start deifying them, drumming for them that they're philanthropists, they are doing this and that, and then liken them to Christ. And because of that, there's this feeling that yes, and then this is me, that they deified me, they made me a god. And then those who are watching them say that if a man like this can be deified and made into a god, then I can be made into a god too. So there's no sincerity, there's no transparency. You know that there is this person and this person. If I get him and then give him the peanuts and he sings well for me, praise sings for me, and others follow, then it's well.
You have said a lot of things, and we are talking about the past, present, and future. From your explanation from the beginning, you said something about the past. You projected the future, which you believe will be better. I want you to throw more light on the present.
On the present, like I said, the truth be told, I'm a priest, like you know and you said. I have access to the poor, and the rich, the old and the young. And so if I say anything, when I cry out, you will see me out on social media when I cry out. I'm crying out not for me. I'm crying out for those who come to me to cry, and I try to amplify their cries. I try to be the voice of the voiceless. I try to be the microphone for people like that. As a priest, God has punished me in such a way that I must eat 3 times a day. No matter how tough it is in the jungle, the lion cannot eat grass. So it is with the priest. Those who are having it tough, difficult, every Sunday, every day, during Mass, when the offertory box is dropped, they must drop something. And from there, I get my food. So my food is assured 3 times a day. So when I talk, I'm not talking for my belly, I'm not talking for my stomach. I'm talking for those who are voiceless. I must eat 3 times a day, except I'm fasting or decide to do otherwise. So if I am talking, it's not about me, it's about those who come around. You know, I have a group, the Ngobadido, a collection of old women that have under the umbrella of that, this and that, and they have a common story. I know what they're going through. I have matter-day widows that are put together so that they have a story. What a widow is going through, they're trying to make her take her life. Another will tell her the survival strategies, what she did and survive. That's why I brought them together. So when I talk about the plight of people, what people are going through, I know what I'm talking about because daily I have them with me, telling me their stories, and I probe into their stories, and I get to know that this is what they're saying it's true. What they're saying is true.
Oh.
So as it is now, it's tough. Sometimes I'm in here, I don't park my car where I should park it somewhere so that when people come, let me told I'm not here. Because I feel the pains. And it gets to me, when people come, they cry to me, I see their pains in their eyes, and then I cannot reach out to them the way I should.
Known and you being the voice of the voiceless, I want to quickly ask, what has been the challenges? Because we all know what you've been doing to the voiceless. What has been the challenges you have encountered, in this ministry you have embarked on so many years ago?
Yeah, my major challenge has been overcome. Because many people said that there's no smoke without fire. So when I was doing the voice for the IDPs, internally displaced person, when I started the culture initiative, the K-Church for Culture Initiative, and when I was speaker at the movement against Fulani occupation, many people say that this young man ought to be watched. Because the projection was that the next governorship election will come from Conde. And then that is why I hear from Conde. So some were jittery that what this young man is doing and is getting the followership that he's getting. He's looking into the future and he wants to capture the future before it arrives. And so he's trying to build people for his gubernatorial ambition. And then I had attacks from left, right, and center for those who are ambitious and then who thought I would be a threat. But I kept telling them that I'm not called to partisanship, and I don't feel that I'm called to that. And in fact, I don't feel it. But they took it for granted, and then some kept saying that no, there must be smoke. There's no smoke without fire. That one day, and now people have indicated interest. People have bought their phones. Some have made consultations. I've done that.
I know you
I've not gone to anybody's house.
We have not seen your posters.
Because for me, governor, yes, His Excellency, the governor of IDPs. that goes well with me.
That would be nice. The governor of IDPs.
But this is where I know that I'll go on the post on consensus because people are not ready to come and
there will be no consensus.
People are not ready to come and share the pains of this. So I have no rivals. Nobody's contesting this with me. Yes. That was a big, huge challenge. And then some went as far as trying to tell the hierarchy of the church that they have ambition, want to be going to politics, that's why I'm doing all this and all that. But every lie has an expiry date.
Yes. And I think
no grave is deep enough to bury it.
Yes. And
now the time has come, and then people have seen that, this young man was doing this because IDPs, he was affected. And Mafu Fulani movement against Fulani occupation, he was displaced. I was displaced 3 times, made an IDP. And then Keshashwa, I love culture. I love unity. I love celebration. I love bringing people together. And then that is what even Jesus did. And so it was about partisanship. So when I was saying, I said the time will come. And so now, no poster, no consultation, no nothing. That was a huge challenge, but God himself and time has taken care of all that. So I'm fine.
Oh, thank you very much. One of the things people and youth look up to you is truth, peace, and everything. And Father, we've discovered that the truth has really been battered with or tampered with. And most times when you try to say the truth, people come after you. There was an episode you wrote about truth now has more attacks than something. I don't know, I can't put it exactly the way you did. But how do you see truth in our land today surviving, or you see truth as enemy in the land today?
No, the truth hurts and people try to suppress it, but then you cannot. Because the truth is like the balloon. If you want to push it down the waters to remain in the waters, then you too must remain stagnant. Because you want to move, it will come out. So there's no grave deep enough to bury the truth. And I always say, truth. And Jesus said, only truth can set us free. And every lie has an expiry date. They killed Jesus and then they buried him because they wanted to shut him, finish everything about him. But because no grave is there enough to bury the truth, on the third day, he came back to life. And what Jesus has done in his death is more than what he did when he was alive. When he was alive, even some of his village people did not accept me. Oh, Joseph's son, carpenter, this carpenter. We know him. So when he died and rose, look at everywhere. If you want to talk about Islam, or talk about Buddhism, Taoism, the religions that came before Christianity, and those who came after Jesus, you must make reference to Jesus. Before Christ, or AD in the year of the Lord. So he's one man that came and divided history into two, that whether you like it or not, or talking of those who came before him, you must make reference to him, BC. Those after him, AD. So that is the truth. Nobody can bury the truth.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have been on PPF, that is past, present, and future on Omo Benue TV. And we have been talking to a reverend father who loves his people, who loves culture, and who is, the king or the king of KSS. That is Toke Sheshwa. It's a socio-cultural event that, holds every year. It's an annual event that holds every year in Benue State. Is the biggest event that bring people together, both home and in diaspora. And there is no one who doesn't know about KSS. We'll be going for a break, maybe just a few minutes, and we'll be back. And when we are back, we'll be talking to our Reverend Father, and he is going to be giving us, some, solutions to the forthcoming elections and things that we need to stand. We are not being partisan here. We are just being real, because truth is like a balloon.
We're only being patriotic.
Yeah, we're only being patriotic. So we'll be back.
You see this Lagos? There's only one place you can buy good food, though. From turkey, from chicken, from cow, from everything, from tomato. If you want to buy lead oil, buy pando, everything, yam. Everything is there at affordable prices. And that is Abyss Farmers Market.
Abyss Farmers Market.
Now there be Baba.
Okay, now we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is Omobenue TV. And if you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please endeavor to do so because we have lovely content on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our channel on Facebook. All social media platform, it is Omobenue TV. And today we've been talking to our father, a reverend, a lover of culture, entertainment, a man that has been loved by all because of his love for culture, a man who reawakened the dead culture of our land. And today we are proud, and as you can see, we're looking good with both his brand, the KSS, and it's a brand you can wear it anywhere you are. If you love the brand, you can just place an order and send us just a message and the brand will be delivered to you anywhere in the world. It is a brand you will never regret having. From our feet to our shoulders, everything is looking good. Thank you very much for, having this wonderful time with the audience. And I believe you've said one or two things that people are going to learn. And when you listen to things like this, your comments, your likes and everything, your shares are going to take the program everywhere. So drop your comments whenever you see this and we will know how you feel. If you want us to be doing more of this, and we're also looking for sponsors, if you can sponsor this program, we will be so excited. Sir, Pada, most people believe that we must say that. And, I told you the other time that most times when I want to talk to you, I'll say, sir, father. The future for us in the land will decide whether we will continue to live the way we want to live or we will continue. I don't know. But, you have seen, you don't know, you didn't see the past. We've read about the past. You are experiencing the present, and definitely you will be there to see the future. What do you have to tell the people?
What I have to tell the people that the future begins now. You want to be a medical doctor tomorrow, and then you go to places like Daudu, and then you insist to be the chairman of Wheelbarrow Pusher Association. You cannot be a medical doctor. You must go to school, do your SSC, write down, choose medicine, read medicine, and after that, become a medical doctor. You cannot spend all your time being the chairman of Weaponized Project Association and then one day say you're a medical doctor. You can't be a native doctor if you've been under somebody. You cannot be a medical doctor because the future begins now. If you want to be a medical doctor, know what to do. You write down, choose medicine, and then you make it, go to the university, read, and then you become a medical doctor. So the future, before we capture it, it begins now. And that is why I've been insisting that the problems we have in Nigeria, have in our country, have in our land, is a problem of leadership. And I have been insisting and telling people that the 2023 is a year, it's a decisive year for us. It's a year of liberation, year of enslavement. It depends on what we want to do and what we choose. And then the schooling, the reorientation, the sensitization, the awareness creation must begin now. And that is why I keep telling people that 2023 should not be about container. It should be about content. Because as we have it now, when I hear people say that, oh, PDP is bad, they've been there for so many years, they read bad things, PDP is bad, embrace APC. I say, you have lied. When some say, oh, APC is bad, embrace PDP, I say, you lied. When some say, oh, this one is bad, embrace ABGA, I say, you lied. They say, oh, ABGA is embrace SDP, I say, you lied. They say, oh, all this one is bad, NNPP, I say, you lied. As far as I'm concerned, what we have in our country today, the political parties have the same. They have no ideologies. If you go to America, it's very hard to say that somebody has jumped from who was a Democrat has become
a Republican.
Because they have no ideologies. But here we have no ideologies. Somebody is APC in the morning, his PDP in the afternoon, his APGA in the evening, his SDP in the night, and then from there he jumps into NNPP, and then before daybreak he becomes RIP. So because it's easy to do that because there are no ideologies.
Yeah.
So because there are no ideologies, and this is what I beg, and I beg. We have governors in the country now. Some places, some PDP governors are doing very well. Some places, some APC governors are doing very, very well. So you ask, is it about the party or is it about the person? So I say, go for the person. Antecedents, pedigree, these are things that should come. Do not go for the content, go for the content. If you empty acid into a bottle of Sprite, it remains acid. So if you are deceived because of it's a Sprite, you take it, you're going to die. Go for the content.
It is not about the party, it is about the candidates. And from the to KSS, he is saying we have the right to choose, and the future lies in our hands. Don't look at the party, look at the participant. And and I quote his words, don't look at the content, the container, but concentrate on the content. Who do you think will make things better? We are not the right people to decide for you. According to him, at least God has given him a ministry that he will never go hungry forever. His desire is to see the people he is a flock to live a peaceful life. See a land where he leads people to Christ, live a peaceful life. Where people will come to church or to service and not think about the destruction that might be going on at home. At that point, there will be no one that will concentrate even to fellowship or to accept or even to love Christ. And most people who love Christ keep asking questions, God, why? Have I not served you enough? Yes, you have. God has given us a land that is beautiful. And according to him, our problem has been leadership. We have been talking to a lover of culture and a lover of people, a reverend father, a man chosen by God, ordained by God, and loved by all. Reverend Father Solomon Ukeyima Mfa, the convener, the sole convener of KSS that has been running for over 6 years now and still counting. What are your final words to especially the people you hold so dear to your heart, the youth?
Youth. You are the energy. You are everything of a tribe, everything of a state, everything of a nation. The future is in your hands. And just like the egg, you want to hold it well, you want to break it. But then if you want to break it, you have to ask yourself, how old are you now? Especially about 2023. Are you going for somebody who has given you bread and then a coke, akpukpa, and pure water? And if you take that, would that sustain you for 8 years? And after 8 years, how old are you going to be? Well, are you sure that after 8 years, with what you've done, with what the person is going to do, would that have shaped a good future for your children? I ask you that, I see the youth and some of them laugh at them. You go to a house of somebody, his son is far your junior, and then you're greeting him and bowing down. I see you've seen the picture of the Virgin Mary of God, of Jesus himself. Look at somebody younger than you. You're doing this to him. You've done that to his father. You're doing this to him. Who is going to do that to you and your children? How long are you going to eat the peanuts? Think about your children. Think about your future. Or you want to live just of what you are. They know you as a thug, a cyber thug, who must insult to eat. Your bakery is insulting. You must insult to eat. Then you treat you like toilet tissue. They use for dirty jobs and flush you. We want to do something good, decent, nobody calls you. When there's something dirty, they call you. So as a youth, create some time and ask yourself, how do I want to be remembered? All of us are going to leave. Now see what's happening. Young people are dying leaving their parents. So if tomorrow is your sunset, do you want to be remembered for the insults that you dish out to others, or to your classmates, your age mates, or your contemporaries, making enemies here and there, for people who do not care about you? Michael Jackson once sang, "Oh, I want to say that they don't really care about us." I want to tell the youth that these people do not care about them. The man who must pay you only when you insult your contemporaries, when you insult his age mates, when you're a thug, you become violent, then that man does not love you. And I always say to you to remember to honor the name of your father, who is no longer here. What the man is asking you to do, will he ask his son to do?
What the man is asking you to do, will he ask his children to do? The words of our very own Reverend Father Ukeyima Mfa. It has been PPF, that is past, present, and future, with our very own Reverend to KSS, Reverend Father Mfa Ukeyima, the lover of culture. And this is a program that each and everyone will have to share and watch, because there is a lot of lessons to be learned, or things you need to get from this. And it has been a wonderful time. That is all we can have, and that is all we can take for today's program on Omobenwe TV. If you want to sponsor this program, you will have a contact maybe at the bottom of the this program, and you are going to contact us. If you want to be interviewed and if you have a point to prove, definitely. And most of you who want to have our brand, the KSS brand, please just send us a message and we will refer you to the appropriate, authority. And anywhere in the world you want to get these gorgeous attires and everything, you are going to get them, and we will get them delivered to you at your doorstep. These are things and products you must trust. And I want to also remind us that KSS has been the sole sponsor of this very program, past, present, and future. And I want to also let you people know that KSS is an annual program that is always by December of every year, where the Thief sons and daughters, or Benue sons and daughters, because the last KSS, we saw people from the Idoma, the Igede people, the people from other tribes. And recently, if you check on social media, from China, Tokyo, Canada, and everything, people have been putting on this great brand that have been cheering and, sending appreciation and how they feel about this brand. Anywhere in the world, wherever you are, we can send these great things to you. Thank you very much. My name is Omobenwe, and this is Omobenwe TV. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please don't forget to follow us on Instagram and like our page on Facebook. We're on TikTok and on every social media platform. Thanks to the crew members who have been behind the camera. You guys have been awesome. We will see you next time. And God bless you. Ayatutu has always been Kasi.